That soul food.
DJ Unique.
I see a lot of dick riding around me. This shit's spook. This shit's really like the New Jack City. These niggas poop. These niggas poop. A lot of so-called real niggas. Groupie. Group try to talk that shit. You cold dude. In a way, these niggas begging for a coffee. Right. They don't pay attention, but they begging for it all. I kill a nigga. I ain't begging for a bargain. I ain't begging for support. I ain't begging nigga part. Right.
Okay. I'm sorry. Y'all be listening to my, my Hollow Man and all that. Anyway, got my pineapple on deck. I'm making this video because somebody, what up? Somebody asked me what app I use for my cryptocurrency stuff. Because I'm always talking about cryptos, I'm always doing that, so people want to know what I use for my apps, and I got a few of them. So I just wanted to run this down right quick and see what's happening. And what I use for crypto, well, first of all, you gotta understand that a lot of people ask me, how do you get into it, I'm a information hog, so I always have something going on, right? I always got something going on. And cryptocurrency is basically a way, it's just like, I guess you could say the stock market, but not really, because this is more of a way to, there's two different types of cryptocurrencies. One is a cryptocurrency itself that's actually like a currency, like Bitcoin or something like that, where you can use it to buy and store value, or you can buy goods. You can actually buy stuff with Bitcoin nowadays, which is crazy because you're gonna look back years from now and be like, man, I paid way too much for that. But and then there's also what they call altcoins, ALT. Altcoins are an investment into a company or a project that's being done, and what you're doing is, by buying these coins, you're investing your money into something that you believe in, like, whether it's something like Cardano or something where they're trying to, do what they do, where they're going to do it at. Okay? So I don't really want to get into specifics because I'm not no financial advisor or nothing like that. And I'm really just getting into it myself, but I can see the potential, So anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, I like Coinbase. Coinbase is where you can take fiat currency and then turn it into cryptocurrency. So what you do is you download the Coinbase app, okay, and let me see. You download the Coinbase app. I don't even know if you guys can be able to see this. I had moved all my money out of here, so I only got like $4 in here right now. But this is the coin. I don't even know if you can see that. This is the Coinbase app. It's horrible. There it is, right? And you gotta go to the app store because this camera is not gonna get in my screen well. But anyway, you go to the Coinbase app and you set up a profile. When you set up a profile, that goes into putting in your bank information, your ID, and it goes off into the Juju space, and then they verify all your information, proof of address, From that point, you can use your bank cards to go from having money in the bank to spending it on Coinbase. After you spend your money on Coinbase, then what you do is you have whatever amount of money. Let's say $10 to make it easy. You spent $10, okay? You charge your card, $10. You gotta wait for it to go through to verify the purchase at the market price, You got $10 worth of Bitcoin, okay? Or Ethereum or whatever you're gonna buy, okay? Now you got $10 worth of Bitcoin, and people always ask me too, like, do you have to, because Bitcoin, I'm looking at Bitcoin, it's like 6,000 right now. Well, you don't have to buy a whole coin. It's just like, I always make the analogy that Bitcoin is like gasoline. You don't have to buy a whole gallon. You can, whatever you're gonna put, they'll break it down to however much it's worth based on how much money you put in there. So basically, it's like if you buy a gallon of gasoline is $3, but you only got $2, you'll get that much. You know what I mean? And so that's just what it is. With that, it's very simple. And I feel like truckers, it's easier for truckers to get into it because we have the one thing a lot of people don't have, and that's time. We ride and we drive, and we can look into cryptocurrencies, look into things like that, because the market is blood red right now, which is a bad thing, a good thing, depends on how you look at it. If you got into it before today and you got a bunch of money in there, you're gonna be like, man, I just lost a lot of value. But there's a difference between losing value and losing money. Okay, like the price of a Bitcoin went down. Right now it's $6,300. Okay, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, it was higher than that. So you would say, okay, I'm losing money, but you're not necessarily. You're not. Well, you're losing value, but not necessarily your money, because you can just change it to something else. And since it's not worth as much, but what am I trying to say? What I'm trying to say is this, is that one Bitcoin can be worth $2,000. Let's say that as a round number. You buy it at $2,000. If the value of that coin goes down, then you lost value, but you still own that coin. That's the point I'm trying to make, you know? So I'm one of those buy and hold type of people. I don't even take money out of it. I put money into it, and I buy different things so I can build a portfolio. That's what I'm doing. But it's like, it's a value system, not necessarily because you hold coins or parts of a coin for a certain amount of money. And if that value of that coin goes down, you do lose value, or I guess you could say you lose money, but I don't agree with that. I feel like you just lose value for the moment, because the market is so volatile that you could leave it there for a week and then come back and check it and it's way up. Why would you wait that long to check your stuff? I don't know. But my thing is this though. So you put your money into Coinbase, boom, 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 you buy your Bitcoin. Now, you also need to have, this is like basic cryptocurrency stuff. Get what they call, you got to get into an exchange. Okay, an exchange is just like a stock exchange, but it's cryptocurrency. The one I use is called Binance. Okay, Binance lists a lot of cryptocurrencies and altcoins and stuff like that, and you can transfer your coins from Coinbase to Binance via the blockchain when you're using what they call address. Okay, you have this Juju address to your Binance account. Okay, and you say, okay, I want to transfer, deposit into this. They're gonna give you a little address. You copy and paste it. I sent it to myself in an email because I didn't have no money in there. I was like, whatever, it's not really secure, so I'm not really tripping. But I sent it to myself in an email, and I copied and pasted it on my iPad, and I put it in there how much I want to send, and I sent it via the blockchain to my Binance account. Now my Binance account is free to have an account, I believe. It's been so long since I really like went through the process of it, because I've had it for a while, but I believe it is free. I know the app is free, but I got it on my computer. But what I did was I got into it, and then I sent the address to myself through email. I've copied and pasted to the address they said to send it to on my Coinbase account, and put in the amount I want to send. I just put all of it, and I just dumped it all into this address. It was only like $100. Like, I'm not playing with a lot of money here, people. You know what I'm saying? So I just did that, and then it ended up on my Binance account. So now I have this amount of Bitcoin on my Binance account because it transfers in the currency itself. So I got this much Bitcoin on my Binance account. I wanted to buy Cardano, so I traded my $100 worth of Bitcoin for $100 worth of Cardano. Now, Bitcoin is trading at $6,000 right now. I can't afford a whole coin. So I honestly feel like the fluctuation of the market is not enough in Bitcoin to where I can see major gains. So what I did was I traded my Bitcoin for my Cardano. Now, since Cardano right now is being traded at 9 cents, that means I got like 1,000 coins. You see what I'm saying? Now, if that 9 cents turns into $1 and I have 1,000 coins, that means I have what is that, 10,000? Yeah, $10,000. No, I don't know. I suck at math. I usually do this with my calculator in front of me, but you get the point. Okay, so the point I'm trying to make is like, I have 1,000 coins, and if they're all worth $1, then I have $1,000. That's what it is. It's $1,000. You see what I'm saying? So It's really simple once you get into it, but you know, I'm just talking about the cryptocurrency thing. It's not even really one of them videos. I'm just gonna run this down right quick and I'm out of here. So there are a few people on YouTube that you should watch to really get the gist of what's happening. I like to watch Crypto Crow. Crypto Crow is good. You know, he really breaks it down and talks about things. You know, and he has a lot of videos. So you can go back to when he was talking about what is this, what is that, da 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 da, what he likes about this one, what he likes about that one, woo woo. Okay? There's so there's Crypto Crow, and who else am I looking at right now? I think it's Crypto Jebb, Jebb, I believe it is. Let me make sure I'm doing that right, because I don't want to send someone to the wrong profile. But yeah, so yeah, Crypto Jebb. You know, he has about 12,000 subs, and he does videos every day. You know, he has 173 videos, so you can say how long he's been doing it. Not really that long, you know, but 173 days back to back doing it. He's dedicated. You know, so these are people that you can look at, and you're gonna find others. You know, find somebody who understands that you understand what they're talking about. But take it from the beginning. What is cryptocurrency? What is Bitcoin? What is an altcoin? Da 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 da. Because I feel like us as truckers, we're outside of the game, and we need to get in the game, because these altcoins are gonna massively go up. You know, they're gonna increase in value because the market crashed. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. There's coins on here that were $2 that are like 10 cents now. You know, and it's crazy. Also, if you're a good way to keep up with that kind of stuff, on a quick tip, it's called an app called BitScreener. Now, BitScreener is pretty much just an app that runs down the currencies themselves. Okay, it runs down the currencies themselves and in the price. You can refresh it and you look at it, boom, boom, boom. You click on one of them, and then it goes to it, how much it was, how much it's going to be. You can scroll down, you know, and then you can get the history, da 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 da. So it's like, you know, it's different ways to find out about it. If you really want to know about it, do your research on YouTube. It's an excellent source of information for cryptocurrencies and things like that. Definitely check out Crypto Crow. Definitely check out Crypto Jebb. You know, and honestly, what I like to do is, I like to, first of all, I don't invest no money that I'm not willing to lose, because I could put my money on something and it could just flop and be gone forever. And it's like, now I got a bunch of worthless coins because you still own them, but they're just not worth anything. But I find something, there's a new one coming out that's not even out yet. Actually, it's supposed to drop in October. Be on the lookout for that one. It's called eMusic. eMusic is basically for the artists, where these people are raping the artists for their money. I'm talking about the industry itself. So what eMusic does is they break it down to a 50-50 split between the artist and the platform. All these musicians, you could sell a million, you can get a million streams, but you might get like $40,000 because the percentage of money to view ratio is so low for the artist. Let's say I created a song and made all these hits, made this one hit and they got all these streams, but I'm not making no money off of it. And that's crazy. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna, you know, put the power back into the hands of the artists. You know, they sell their music and da 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 da. You can stream it from them or whatever it is they do. Go to emusic.com or whatever, and they'll get you squared away with information on that. I don't really know too much about it, but I heard about it, and I think it's a really good idea, because I know there's a lot of artists out here and people who make music where the industry is killing them with the rates of what they pay them. And I don't like that kind of stuff. So I just wanted y'all to get, you know, a gist of what I be talking about when I'm talking about cryptocurrencies, altcoins, and things like that, and the apps that I use. So I use Coinbase, I use Binance, and I use BitScreener for now. That's my basic setup, you know. And I use Binance on my computer. I use BitScreener and Coinbase on my iPad. But you can do all that from a computer. You can't do it all from an iPad though, because I tried to do it from my iPad and it didn't work. I don't think this iPad Pro has enough memory to keep up, but you know, whatever. So yeah, that's basically it right there. And if you like this kind of information, let me know. and I'll keep doing it. You know, there's a lot of coins out there that I think is going to be huge. I think ION is going to be huge, or AION. That's what it is, AI and then ON. I think it's ION or AION, but they're a bridge network, and what they're trying to do is, there's a lot of blockchains out there, but they can't work with each other. So what ION is going to do is bridge the gaps, and that's huge. That's a utility feature right there that really needs to happen, you know. And it's a big deal, because what you're doing right now at these prices, ION right now is selling it like what, 38 cents a coin. I remember when you can look back in the history of Bitcoin. Bitcoin started out, what was it, like 60 cents or something like that? 30 cents a Bitcoin. Let's see, all time low. No, this says $67, but there was a time before that. Before it was $67, Bitcoin was nothing. It was a pipe dream. And now, even if at $67 a coin, I remember when it hit what, 20,000. You know, that kind of stuff. But what you're doing now is you're like venture capitalists, basically, when it comes to altcoins now. You're a venture capitalist. They have a project or a purpose, and you believe in it, and you read about it, and you look at the white paper, and you do all the information gathering and da-da-da-da-da. And what you do is you take time to see what they're doing. You watch a bunch of videos on them. You check out their news reports. Like, it's not necessarily a lot of work, because you can really do it from YouTube, but on YouTube it's a lot of opinion. You know, you can actually go to their website though, or maybe they have videos up of telling you what they're doing. And that's what I like. I find a company you like, or whatever they're doing, or what type of industry you're into, and yeah, because these things are gonna be huge. Dubai has already incorporated the blockchain into their government. Like, people not watching the news, like, and they're not showing this, because with this crash that's going on right now, all the big wigs, what did Warren Buffett say? Did he say buy when there's blood in the streets, or something like that? There's blood in the streets right now. In other words, everything's red. Everything's red. These prices are dumb low. Everything's down, like, tremendously. If Bitcoin's down to 6,000, like 6,300 right now, that's outrageously low. You know, that means that you can buy XRP right now, which is Ripple, for 28 cents a whole coin. And if you don't know what they do, is they're trying to move money between banks internationally within seconds. Value relocation, things like that. Like, you have to look into what these people are talking about doing, because they're revolutionizing the way that people move, store, and redeem value. And that is huge. Or they're going to produce a product and a service, and when you buy their coin, you're putting in on that, and as their shit gets better, or as their stuff gets better, pardon me, they're gonna the value of their coin is gonna go up with popularity, da 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 da. I just bought Cardano for 9 cents, and if it hits $5, I made a whole lot of money. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. So it's like, you know, it's simple stuff that you can look into. It's not hard to do. You don't have to spend a lot of money, you know, but get into it some kind of way, because you're going to look back on this time period and you're going to be like, wow, these numbers are huge. I wish I'd have got into it back in 2018, you know. And that's the thing. You know, you don't want to be looking at Bitcoin at $6,000 when you knew about it when it was 48 cents, you know. And that's how these people became millionaires or whatever. So, you know, take time to look into what these people are doing, because if you're not trying to drive this truck for the rest of your life, you know, or whatever, or have to, then you can look into other ways to make some money, you know. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The crypto space right now is a bloodbath right now with all these low prices, because this ETF thing is going on. They're trying to figure out if they want to incorporate it into the New York Stock Exchange, and the Securities and Exchange Commission just pushed off their whole decision of whether or not going to do it till September 30th. It was supposed to be done in August, but they pushed it off, which is good for us, because people like me who don't have a lot of money, it gives us time to get our money up, get the apps and stuff set up, get your Coinbase. Somebody just said, what app? I use Coinbase to move my money from the bank to the blockchain. Coinbase is great for that because they'll of course there's fees involved. You know, I think it's like 3% or whatever. But you can move your money from the bank to Coinbase, whatever amount you want to do. Let's say you want to do $60. Okay, boom, you move $60 from your bank account to Coinbase through your debit card or whatever. Okay, and now you have $60 of worth of Bitcoin or worth of Ethereum or whatever, right? Then you can, once you need Coinbase to move your money from the bank to the blockchain, period. Okay, that's the first step, to first buy something to have to trade, right? You're gonna do that through Coinbase. Okay, then what you do is you go to your Binance account, B-I-N-A-N-C-E, Binance. Okay, you set up an account with them. Now, Binance doesn't take money from banks. You can only move cryptocurrencies into Binance from somewhere else. So that's why you need Coinbase. Okay, your Binance account will give you an address, like a bunch of letters and numbers. You copy and paste it, and you send it to yourself. And then when you get on your, you go to your Coinbase thing, you say, I want to send this much, and they're going to be like, to where? They're going to have a space for you to put your address. You put that address in, and now you just sent whatever value you had at Coinbase to your Binance account, and now you have a list of things that you can trade and do whatever you want to do. There's Binance tutorials on YouTube. Okay, I'm not going to get into that because honestly, I'm just now starting, and I don't want to give anybody no wrong, false information, okay? But it's pretty self-explanatory, you know? So get on there, look up Binance tutorials, how to do this, but it's really just that simple. And then you can store it there on Binance. You know, there's also, you know, if you're dealing with a lot of money, you got big Juju accounts, then you can get cold storage wallets to hold your coins just in case there's a security issue at Binance, which is highly recommended. I just haven't done it yet, you know, but I only got like $90 in there, so I'm not really tripping. You know what I mean? But if I was to get to the point where I'm putting in thousands or my portfolio builds over time, I would be looking into cold storage wallets where it's like a USB type deal and it has a little screen on it and it shows how much of whatever commodity is in there. So when you could Juju plug it up to your computer, you know, I don't really know that much about it, you know, so I'm just saying. Yeah, so that's what it is. You know, you gotta, Binance, you can't swipe a card for Binance. You have to bring it from Coinbase, you know, or it doesn't have to be Coinbase. There's other ones, but that's the ones I use because it's just, I was gonna say something, it's just dumb simple. You know what I mean? You can't, it's like pretty hard to mess it up. You know, it's a process. It might take a couple of days for your account to get it validated, but that's fine because in this crash right now, everybody's panicking and panic selling. So numbers are just dumb low. And if you get a BitScreener, you can download that now on your phone, or I would do it on an iPad or something like that because it's just bigger. But you can do it from your phone or whatever. And you can see where these numbers are for these certain currencies. And what you do is you look at what currency it is, or what you do is you put cryptocurrencies in YouTube and see which ones people are talking about. They're talking about Cardano, they're talking about Tron, they're talking about Ion, they're talking about XRP Ripple, they're talking about, you know, a bunch of different ones, and then it piques your interest of like, why is everybody interested in these? And then what you do is you go to that website and they'll tell you what they're doing. And if you feel like it's something that you can get into or you can get behind, then you buy it. You know, they also got DentaCoin, where dentists are trying to band together to get records and stuff stored on the blockchain. But you know, once mass adoption, what they call mass adoption, once mass adoption hits, these prices are going to skyrocket, and you might as well just keep your money in the bank and let them steal it, because you're going to be behind the curve when you could have just listened to me and did your research on whatever project you're interested in, or find out through CryptoCrow or CryptoJeb or whatever of what's going on in the crypto space, you know. And then off of those two, you'll find other people who do it. You'll find somebody you might like talking about it, but that's what you do. I'm trying to give you guys the game about how to get into something other than just trucking. I know on YouTube, truckers always talking about all Peterbilt's. Yeah, forget all that. Get the money. okay? Because I'm not trying to drive at 60, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. And with this type of investment now, I'm trying to buy and hold. This is like infancy of the .com boom. Like this is not, these blockchains don't even work together yet. That's why you got Ion coming out and different utility coins and things like that are trying to get all these developers together and all these digital number crunchers together to help make this work, because they know that this is the future of what's happening in the, not only the financial world, but the world period. You see what I'm saying? Either you're gonna get right or you're gonna get left, and that's just what it is. You know, this is going to happen. I'm not saying this particular coin is gonna make you a millionaire. I'm just saying the crypto thing itself, if they're talking to the government, Dubai's already, you know, and they have multiple sources of income and revenue to just blow. That's Dubai. If they're already incorporated the blockchain into their literal government, their court system, you can best believe it's coming this way on a major way. And they're already talking to the US government about it, these things. But these companies that are trying to get this done, their coins are dirt cheap right now, because A, nobody knows about it, because nobody's gonna be like me and tell people they work with or they grind with out in the same industry, hey, you should do this on a mass level like this. Was it A, B? Okay, yeah, B. It's been a crash because they had something called the ETF. I still haven't figured out what it's all about, the ETF. If they're gonna, I think it's about them, if they're gonna list like blockchain things within the stock market or whatever, some kind of thing like that. But that would be defeat the purpose of decentralization to start with. But you know, the big money's up at the top, they want to get theirs. But you can best believe, with these numbers being so low, there are people spending a lot of money on cheap coins right now, because they know after this slump goes away, it's just gonna start going back up. Bitcoin might hit 15, 20,000 again. You never know. But Bitcoin's the big dog. But altcoins, I think, is where the major gains are. Honestly, that's just my opinion. You know, don't base your investment based on what I say, because I am new to this too. But I just wanted to bring you guys up to speed so we can all be on the same page, so we can build. Maybe you guys find out something I need to know. Maybe you guys are looking at something in another way. You know, so if you like this kind of information, man, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video to someone. This is Shooter Brown. You know, I usually do a bunch of other stuff on this channel, but I just wanted to put you guys up on game, because this is a major opportunity for someone who has, I mean, you got $100, you're a trucker, okay? You blow that in a week at the doggone food at Love's or something like that. Like, you blow that, keep it real, how much you spend on food in a week? You know, that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I just wanted to put it out there, Corey. You know, somebody got to tell it. Somebody got to tell it, man, because these numbers right here is crazy. And if you get in now, you know, before they start making these decisions in the government where they're going to regulate and you know, these numbers are going to go up as soon as that happens. Like, I believe that's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? But that's just my personal opinion. But I believe it's a fact that after this ETF thing goes through, they're going to start incorporating these things and looking at it in different ways of how they can use the blockchain. It's more secure, better accountability, it's faster than a lot of things that's going on right now. And it's just the future of computing. It's the future of mass network information sharing. And that's a major thing. With the world getting smaller, computers getting faster, things like that. People, the most expensive things in the world is time and information. They want information, and they want it now. Period. Time and information is the main thing. And honestly, security. These people are moving billions, you know? Like the market cap is massive. The market cap for Bitcoin right now is $108 billion. That means somebody somewhere is sitting on millions and millions and millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin. This is what I'm telling you. And all because somebody told them about this at an early stage. And that's what we're seeing with these altcoins. You know, the altcoins, like I said before, are something that you believe in, that they're what they're doing, you know. And I think it's a good move to really look into it, guys. you know, and girls or ladies, you know. So that's all I'm saying. This is Shooter Brown coming to you, you know, with a quick little 30-minute block of information. If you like this, you know, like this video, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll try to keep them coming on what's going on. I'm not going to turn this into a cryptocurrency channel because we are truckers. But at the same time, though, you know, I'm going to talk about this from time to time because this is something that could potentially change somebody's lives. Change people's lives. Yeah. With the right investment, I mean, who knew? Who knew that buying $1,000 worth of Bitcoin would make you a millionaire today if you bought it at 30 cents? Multi-millions. You see what I'm saying? That kind of thing. I'm trying to look at 1,000 to 1,500, 2,000% gains with these altcoins. Cardano's 9 cents. That's outlandish. 9 cents. If it goes up to $5 a coin and I got 1,000 coins, I got $5,000 worth of coins. That kind of shit. So that's what it is, man. I'm gonna get out of here because it's hot and I had to turn the air off because it was really loud in here. So oh, my hot chocolate's melting. Let me get out of here. Peace.